Let's start really abruptly. Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. It is so good to see you guys again. It's season 2, episode 323. Hey, man.
Harmonize.
Oh, wait. Why did they go high? Oh, okay.
That's all right.
We're here.
Season 2, episode 3.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
Yep.
Okay, so at work the other day, guys, I was going to tell you guys about this. They send out these, like, phishing emails or whatever to test the employees at our law firm, like, on their cybersecurity or whatever. So they send out an email, and it looks like it's just this weird email from like an unnamed, like out of the firm email address.
Yeah.
And it's just like has a link or whatever. And it's just like, I realize it's fake, right? So I see that it's fake, and I was like, oh, dude, this would be funny. It was one of those days I was kind of bored. I was like, I want to see how many times I can click on it to like blow up the system, because it records not who clicks, but it records how many times you click. I click on the thing literally over 100 times in like 10 minutes. And just I blow the thing up. Well, not but an hour later, I get an email that says, from my manager, says, Josh, could you please see me in my office right now? Him, the lead attorney, and the IT guy are sitting there with their arms crossed. And I'm like, what seems to be the problem, boys? And they're like, why did you click on that link 100 times? And I was like, honest answer, I thought it was funny. Which, there's your life lesson for anybody who's considering doing something. Just because it's funny, don't do it.
That doesn't justify it.
It was so bad.
My Spotify has been hacked 3 times in the past year.
Wow.
So that's a substantial amount, I feel like, for most people.
Yep. I got scammed on Instagram saying that I won a free pair of Yeezys, but somehow had to pay $50 for shipping.
There you have it.
Let's get into the mix.
Let's get in the mix.
Country song, finally.
Of course.
Dude, let's go!
Here we are.
Yep.
Talking about different scammer stories.
And so for the scam, I think we're going to put a link in our bio that we want you guys to just click on. Just find out what it is. You know, just see what it is. There might be a computer virus.
Click
it might
it
take you
100
straight to your
times.
bank account. We might get thousands of dollars out of it that we can go run away to Mexico and we'll never be seen again. This is actually the last episode of the Trail Mix podcast. Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Please don't. We're not going to put a
We're
bad
coming
link
back
in there.
Friday.
All the links in here are completely safe. They're links to major websites, Spotify and YouTube, and whatever anybody that's going to sponsor us. So trust us. We're not trying to steal your money. We're just happy to be here and happy you're watching. So
Yeah,
that's all we
sure
got.
enough. I had a few facts I wanted to share before we started talking about scam. You know what's funny though? You've scammed the scammer in your story, but I'm
I
not
have.
sure
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's funny though, because I've been scammed. I'm not necessarily.
I'm
not
hard to be
scammed.
scammed. I think I'm the.
Yeah,
I'm a hard guy to scam, but I say that that's famous last words. I'm humble. It's just because I haven't been tried enough, I think. So.
Wow. Well, I'll jump into mine really quick. So I've had Spotify for a little over a year now. I was an Apple Music guy. Now I'm both. So
Thank you.
I don't know what you
Finally.
guys think about that.
Yeah.
But I have both Apple Music.
Tell us in the
and
comments.
Spotify.
Do you guys use Spotify or Apple Music?
Yeah.
I would love to know.
Oh yeah, I'm curious. But I use both. So if you use both, you're just better than everyone.
Okay.
But with Spotify, I've had to change my password a total of like 6 or 7 times, and it is because yes. So wait, Patrick, have you ever had your Spotify account hacked, or had anyone log in to your Spotify and add like different songs or add playlists or any of that?
No, but I've had it with like streaming services before.
Okay, but not Spotify.
Not Spotify.
I've had Spotify for 6 years, and I didn't know that was
Which
a
is
common issue. I've
crazy.
never had anything happen like
Yeah.
that.
And what would happen to me is someone would log into my account and I'd be listening to Spotify either in my earbuds or on my phone or whatnot, and the song would randomly change. And this is how I first caught it. I would randomly change, and it'd be some random song from like some random playlist or some random artist, and I'd be like, "What the heck?" And so I'd go back to my music that I was just listening to, play it again, and then it will get switched again. And I'm like, what is going on? And so I finally found out that someone has logged into my account and they are going through adding playlists to my account or liking songs that they've either produced, so they make money.
Right,
So
right.
it's like streaming on my
Right.
account, and it looks good for them, which ultimately in the long run, scammers never get their way,
so how
except kind of in a minute.
So you've been that's happened three times.
That's happened 3 times.
So when did it start? Though that's the important part.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
It
So
started
we took a
this
cabin
March.
trip, spring break, us 3 and one of our friends, and I decided to log into my Spotify on the Roku TV, and I never signed myself out. So always sign out if you were at an Airbnb, I guess.
But that was this March. So it's
Yeah,
August.
it's not been a year.
August. From March to August, you've been hacked out of your account 3 times. And it's different.
And
it's different
I blame
users,
it
right?
on the Roku TV. Me not signing out of the Roku TV, but I don't know why people going to an Airbnb would be constantly adding their music. Like, who thinks of that?
I know. That's
Yeah.
so weird.
Who thinks of that? No one. But that's happened to me. I've not lost money because of it. I've lost time. So go watch our
You know
last
what
episode.
they say though? Time is money.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, that's a great segue. I didn't even realize it. That went right over my head.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I lost time because I would have to go either unlike the songs, which can you batch unlike songs? I don't know Spotify that well yet, but I don't think you can.
No.
No.
So I'd have to
I
go
don't
through
think
and
so.
I'd have to do the little slide,
yeah.
and I'd
Yeah.
slide, and they would add hundreds of songs from this random Mexican artist named. I'll put them in the description. Not really.
Don't do that.
Click
we
the
don't
link
want to. We don't
100
want
times.
to. We're not going to reward that
Feed
kind
the
of
flame.
behavior. Yeah.
But I was gonna say that scammers don't usually make that much money. But a fact that I figured out was that in the past year alone, Americans have lost over $20 billion over phone scams. Now this is
incredible.
not Spotify. This is not just Spotify. This is
Yeah,
like
in general.
Yeah, and,
Those are
and
robocalls,
most
right?
that fall victims are like seniors and stuff,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
elderly people, for obvious reasons. 'Cause
Boom roasted.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Boom. But seriously, like they'll call you and they'll ask for your information or say you have a virus and stuff like that. And I feel like it'd be, if I was an old person, I'd fall victim to that easily because there's so much advancing around you. Technology is going crazy, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, something's wrong with my
Yeah,
thing, like,
yeah.
obviously. And so they just get it out of you. But $20 billion.
Maybe I do
Dang.
have a warranty that has expired on my 1984 Buick LeSabre. You never know, man. That
Yeah.
it's only got 500,000 miles, and I think there's not a passenger seat anymore. I think I think I do need to get the extended warranty. What am I doing?
We need your credit card and CVC number and blah 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 blah.
It's fine. I don't even have a credit card, but I'll give you my social and my bank
Oh, yeah,
routing
just-
number because I don't have a credit card. So I think that's the logical thing to do.
Yeah. And then this, I was also going to say, sorry, to take away from that. But New York Times did a poll on 2,000 Americans, and 22% of the 2,000, I don't know the demographics of it or anything. I don't know who they were polling, but just the 2,000 Americans, 22% said that they have lost money over a phone scam.
That's a quarter.
Yeah.
That is a shockingly high number.
Which I should have dug into it. Maybe we'll put something in the description.
Yeah.
Maybe we're feeling ambitious enough to put
Yeah,
something
yeah.
in the description about that. But I wonder what the demographics are. But that is interesting to
Yeah.
take into account. But now the real person who has been scammed.
yeah, that's
Bring it on,
It's a
baby.
pretty good story.
Yeah. So, like I said, so this happened like my freshman year of college. And so, like, at the time, I was new to Instagram and I wasn't aware of like these bot accounts that could, like, you know, scam you or like hack your account or something like that.
Right.
So, for those who know me, I'm a big sneakerhead. So I love like shoes and like the sneaker culture and everything.
You are?
Yeah. But anyway, so this account requested to follow me, and I followed them back and accepted their friend request at the time. And so, you know, I'm looking through this guy's stuff, and he had some pretty nice stuff. And then I get a DM from the guy saying that I had won I don't know, like a contest or something like that. So I
Did
was
you
like,
enter a contest?
no, I didn't.
See, that's where that whenever you were going back through the story, telling me at the time, you're like, "Yeah, I won this contest." I was like, "Patrick, you never entered a contest. Like, how could you
I
win something
know,
you didn't
yeah.
compete at or enter for?"
Yeah.
I love that.
But anyway, so like the dude DMs me and says, "Hey man, you've won a contest. Pick anything from my my shoe collection that you want, and I'll see if I have it." And I was like, "Okay." So this dude had
It
some.
says for free, right? Free
Yes,
shoes.
yeah, free shoes.
He won
That's
the
crazy.
contest. He won the contest.
It's a free deal.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So this dude had some all black Yeezy 350 V2s that I liked, and I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "I'll take those." And he's like, "Okay, so I'm gonna need you to send me $50
For free.
Yeah, $50 for shipping." And I was like, I thought you said it was free. And he goes, "Yeah, but you need to account in for shipping and stuff like that." And I was like,
For
okay,
free.
okay. And then so I set up a PayPal account, hooked it to my.
Oh, wait. So you set up a PayPal account for this? You didn't have one before?
No, I didn't.
Dude, you got
That's
scammed.
desperate.
Yeah, I
okay,
got
keep
desperate.
talking. Keep talking.
But I set up this PayPal account and I sent the dude $50, and yeah, dude never got back to me. So I got scammed
Out of $50.
out of $50, and I was not happy. And you know, y'all were making fun of me at the time, and
Still are.
yeah,
Which, okay, so that was freshman year. I think it was like 4 months after that, whenever COVID hit, which I don't know if we can say that. If we can't say that, we're just going to bleep out. I'm saying the virus that swept the nation that came from
Yeah.
China. Okay, so
bat urination.
just in case we can't say it, that's what we're talking about. And so whenever that was going on, that March in 2020, Patrick, obviously we were all looking for part-time jobs because we were at home, we were bored, we had nothing to do. Patrick was put in contact with someone for Cutco to sell Cutco knives, which you remember that, right?
Yeah.
They reached out to me. They reached out
To me. So this is where I
you.
said, okay, Cutco. I was like familiar with that name. I was like, oh, Cutco. the pyramid scheme, which obviously it's not a pyramid scheme. They call it multi-level marketing, which multi-level marketing, for anybody who doesn't know,
Josh makes $10, I make 4.
It's a scam way for people to just like pass down money. So it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
It's all garbage. So if you hear multi-level marketing, it is a pyramid scheme. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they try to convince you. It's a pyramid scheme. So knowing this, I was like, it's COVID, man. I'm bored. I got nothing to do. Let's have some fun with this thing. So Patrick gets in, and I think you left pretty early because whenever you told me you were in, I immediately called you. I was like, I got on the horn. I was like, big man, you got to leave this thing because you're going to lose more money than you're going to make, buddy. So he did. Do what?
Big man?
Big man.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. I didn't know who we were going to call on.
I know.
I was waiting to see. Okay, no. So anyway, I get in contact with a guy, and he was like, "Hey, would you be interested in selling?" I was like, "Yeah, I would. I just want to make sure I understand the business model of the company first." And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And so I know that if I go in and I push in what I'm going to do and go to the punchline too fast, he's out. So I got to give him some bait, to set the hook a little bit. I'm a fisherman. I know better than that. And so I let the guy go in, and I'm like talking to him. I'm like, "Okay, well, how's this selling work?" And he's like, "Well, you reach out to 10 friends, and if you sell the 10 friends the 10 knives that you get, 10 knives that you get, you'll make money, and blah blah blah, and you make all this money. It'll be great, and you'll be rich in no time." I was like,
and free. For free.
You don't have to buy your own product for your first X amount of sales, right? Then after that, you have to buy your product from another internal salesman to sell it again. So again, think about that. You're buying your product, so you're here from another salesman who's buying it from them, which again, think about that shape. That's a pyramid.
Yeah.
So I go and I'm talking to the guy. I'm talking about like salesman stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, this is really interesting. And I said, we're communicating at first through email because I thought it'd be funny. And so I've set up a fake email that's not my personal email account. And I said, okay, well, let me make sure that I've got it. And I draw on a napkin at a restaurant because I was eating dinner somewhere. And I draw on a napkin with a pen a dot that says me, supplier, you. And then I draw a triangle on a napkin and email him the picture. And all he responds back, and again, we've been going back and forth through the week. All he responds back, this is like on a Friday, is not funny. And I was like, lost him. But I made my point, right? And so he knows that I know that it's a pyramid scheme. I've let it go. Well, then I call him back on Monday, but I'm not calling him back at normal hours. I'm calling him back at like 1 a.m. And I call him back, and obviously he's not going to answer. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And here's the voicemail that I leave. Is I said, hey, man, I know we started off on the wrong foot, but I think we could really make this work together. We're the right fit. And I'm like talking like it's a relationship. And I said, hey, man, I really like your vibe. I think that we're a good match. And I'm like literally talking like it's a relationship. And I said, hey, if you would consider, I really like you, and I think we should give it another shot. And I thought, this is a punch to the gut. This guy knows I'm mocking him. He calls me back the next morning. Well, he calls me back at 10 a.m. I see the call. I know it's from him. I've got Cutco guy on the context. And I said, I'm not going to answer that. So I let the phone call go. Well, I call him back that night at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, hey, man. Or no, I don't think I'm saying, hey, man. I'm saying like, hey, buddy, hey, baby. It's like weird stuff like that.
So
I'm like pushing it at this point. And I said, I'm sorry I missed your call. Call me back the next time you do. Calls me back that next Wednesday for 2 weeks. Every other day we're playing phone tag like this, and I'm calling him back at ridiculous hours. Finally, he texts my number because at some point I was like, you can even text me if you want to, because I'm like trying to be like a little weird about it and cross the line. He says, can we set up a phone interview? Finally, we call. I skip the phone interview, but I call him back 5 minutes after. He doesn't answer. He calls me back. I don't answer. I call him back. And it's like within 10 minutes, it's 4 or 5 missed phone calls back and forth from each other. And so I call him back, finally get him on the phone, and I go through the same crap again. And I'm just leading this guy on.
Hey, baby.
And so this is almost a month of just garbage. And I come down to the end of it, and finally the guy was like, are you going to sell or not? And he's like getting frustrated with me. And I was like, listen, man, I'm really thinking about selling, but I got to know, can I be higher up in the pyramid? And he was like, we're done with this. Boop, and hung up. And I was like, oh, man. But I drug it on for so long. And I felt good knowing that I was scamming someone who was scamming millions of Americans out of money.
$20 billion.
So really, truly,
yeah,
I was representing freedom. I was fighting for your rights. I was fighting for Patrick.
You're $50 out of the billion, 20 billion.
Yeah.
How does that mean? You're a drop in the hat.
I wonder what percentage that is. Maybe I'll do that.
Do you know how much I am out of the billion? I was fighting. I was negative.
I've been hacked by Spotify, not the company.
No. But I think that gets us to Patrick's. You got it? No, that's not it. It's B. Song of the day.
Song of the day.
What do you got for us, Patrick?
So today, in the mood of us being scammed and being put in a bad mood over being scammed, the song I have for us is called "Another Heartbreak" by Giveon.
This is recent.
Yeah, recent drop from Giveon off of his new album,
this.
Give or Take. And for those, For those who've heard Giveon, we're all familiar with his Heartbreak Anniversary. Great song, great artist, has a good voice, is very easy to listen to, very chill artist to listen to. And so, yeah, his new song, Another Heartbreak, is a really good song that I've been listening to. It's been in my rotation for the past couple weeks, and it's been a pretty good song. I like it.
Does it remind you of the $50 you lost?
Yeah.
Was that a heartbreak?
Another heartbreak.
For me, it was. Yes.
It was a heartbreak. I say let's take a listen to it and see what you think.
Real quick, my favorite Giveon songs for tonight.
Oh, that's another good one.
Mine's
Let's
Heartbreak.
listen to it.
Let's listen to it. We're back.
We're back.
Had it. We're back.
First try. Okay. I say, you know what? The heartbreak that he's talking about in this song, Patrick?
$50.
If I lost $50 to a scammer, this would be my heartbreak.
Crying in the shower.
Yeah.
Curled into a little fetal position.
Cold water dripping on you. Will it ever be
It's
the
like a
same?
movie
No,
scene.
no, you'll never
That's
get that
the music
$50
video,
back.
actually, is Patrick reacting to when he lost his $50. And they
Wow.
just put a camera on him and started playing the audio in the background. He's
When does that air?
a single tear. I think next week.
Oh, wow. That's
Put
crazy.
the link
Patrick,
down.
Wow.
That's not true.
It's a good song, though. I do like it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
Add
I
it to
think
your
it's time
feels
for our-
playlist.
Feels.
In my feels.
yeah.
I think it's
in my
our
feels
final
playlist.
segment.
Top five,
Wheel
wheel.
of
Top five
Today.
wheel.
Can they see all that?
Patrick,
No, they can't. Hang
What do
on.
we do with the wheel?
We spin it.
Let's spin that wheel.
You guys are going to have to look. I can't see what it says.
Interview. Oh, wait. No.
Drinks.
Drinks.
Top 5 drinks. Oh,
Top 5
man.
drinks.
Ranch dressing taking the cake this year. I'm just kidding.
Okay, guys. I think if we think about it, there's an easy one.
Yeah. I don't actually know what you're going to say. I'm just going to go for it. I'll see what you think. Jack.
Water.
Water.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll give it to water. Yeah.
Okay. I was
H2O.
I wouldn't say this is my favorite drink, though. Come on, man. My favorite drink is easy, man.
Actually,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
but it's
Water's
old.
pretty
It's
good.
old reliable though. It's old reliable.
It's
you can't.
old reliable.
You can't go wrong with water.
No, but it's not like my favorite.
What about sweet tea?
I know
Okay.
it is.
Sweet tea.
My favorite is sweet tea, dude.
Okay.
I live
I
and
love
die for
yeah.
sweet tea.
What if we do 1 sweet tea, 2 water?
Okay, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Well, yeah.
We'll
You know
do
what
it.
they say, though? We have to put sweet tea number 1 because I was Southern born, Southern bred, and when I die, I'll be Southern dead, baby. Come on.
Yep. Never heard that before. Don't know. Threes. We got water, sweet tea, water.
Yeah.
I would put
drinks.
I would put Red Bull on the list, but I know that that's not like everybody's favorite,
No.
and that's according
You know,
to
if-
my
if
girlfriend's mother, it's not healthy for me. So
If we were doing
know you're watching
energy
this.
drinks, like a
That taurine's killing you, Josh.
probably
Don't
we
drink
were-
stuff with taurine in it.
if we were doing a top 5 like energy drinks, then I think Red Bull would be on there. But
Yeah.
should we put it at 5 just for the sake of energy drinks? Like for the sake of all energy drinks, let's put it.
we
at
could
5.
say, do you guys want to put energy drinks as 5 just to get them all because we could
Yeah.
have Bang,
Yeah, yeah.
Celsius and Monster.
But
and all
what's
of them.
what's your favorite Red Bull energy drink flavor?
Oh, right now it's the summer 2022 strawberry apricot.
Dude,
That is gas.
So
It is so
good, man.
You've had
Passion
it,
fruit.
right? Because
Passion
it's
fruit's
the
so good.
you like the passion fruit better.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
The green one.
I'll tell you what, it's
so we'll put that at 5.
Yeah,
So
okay.
now we
Energy
need
drinks.
3 and 4.
You guys are gonna laugh at this, and you guys can shoot it down. But I love me some milk, bro. There's nothing like a glass of milk.
What about chalky milk?
Okay, we can put chocolate.
Chalky
I'm
milk.
fine.
I'll do
3.
chocolate milk.
Some chalky.
I myself have not drinking milk in probably like 2
Okay.
years.
I
That's- yeah.
love chocolate milk from Waffle House, but I do think it's overhyped a little bit.
From Waffle House.
Yes, I feel like that's a hot take. Come at
really?
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's
I don't
overhyped.
think this is a conspiracy theory, and we'll have to test this. But this is my theory. The reason why I don't think it is as good is chocolate milk when it's whole milk is better, and I think that Waffle House
Fairlife.
is using 2%. Yeah, Fairlife is whole milk. Normal chocolate milk is whole milk. It's thicker. It's like melted ice cream. I think Waffle House to save money is using 2% or watering it down with
Oh, so
white
you don't
milk.
like Waffle
Yeah.
House chocolate milk?
No, I don't think. I think it's like not strong enough. I think
I
it's too
think
thin.
it's overhyped.
Yeah.
I think everyone loves it for no reason.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out
Which,
on
like,
Waffle
at
House.
3
Yeah.
a.m.,
Oh no,
chalky
yeah,
milk
it's the
from
best
Waffle
thing
House is
ever.
probably
Yeah.
fantastic.
And
but
that in a waffle, oh,
So good.
fantastic. That was a hard kiss. I'm sorry, buddy.
4. Patrick, do you have
4?
any 4? What's something to go for? I mean, there's a lot of sodas, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
we're
mean,
willing to-
I say you could go with Coke products, but I mean that's just very broad. And
No, I'd say we could put a Coke
Sure.
up there.
Yeah.
Just, we're from the South. Again,
yeah,
Coke.
Southern born, Southern bred, and when I die, I'll be Southern dead. Let's
Yeah.
put Coke on the
Come on
list,
now.
baby.
Coke.
Cornbread, baby.
I think that's a strong
that.
top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for coming back for
Yes,
episode
thank
3.
you guys. Comment your top 5. We'll find out who's got the best. I'll pin whoever I think has the favorite. Comment if you hated ours. We'd love to know. But we love your guys' comments. We love all your support. You guys are great, fantastic. Some of the best fans ever. You guys are the best trail mixers we could have ever asked for. Good grief.
We love
Sorry,
your guys'
Mom.
comments.
Yes.
We really do. So thank
Had
you
a stroke
guys
there.
for watching, and come back next episode.
Yes. We'll see you guys soon.
Don't forget to
Deuces.
like, share, and subscribe.
Bring it on home, baby. Bring it on home.
Bye.